Check, check, check. Okay. Now I'm getting on my board. I'm getting my microphone. So let me see if that comes through on your audio feed. All right. Now I need to do it for you. It seems like more than 15-second delay. It still shows me fucking with those cables on the deal. Come on here. Go ahead and say something. Alright, now I'm not even hearing you on my computer here. What the hell's going on with that? Oh, come on. Let's see. Say something again? No. Nope, not getting. I'm not even getting you on. Check, check, check. Okay. Now I'm getting on my board. I'm getting my microphone. So let me see. Okay, mine is feeding through onto the. You should hear it on the feed. It just came across on the live broadcast. Come on, you piece of shit. Alright, now I need to do it for you. Second here. Okay, let's see if it comes through. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Okay, can you still hear me, Bob? Check, 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 check. Okay, can you still hear me, Bob? Check, 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 check. Okay, can you still hear me, Bob? Check, 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 check. Okay, can you still hear me, Bob? Check, 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 check. Okay, can you still hear me, Bob?
Check, check, check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Killing phone. Yep. Check, check, check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Don't hear you. See your lip mouth move, but that I'm not hearing you.
Check, check, check. Now you should hear it. Check, check, check. Now you should hear it.
Okay, I got you.
Are you getting it through your headphones or just on the internet?
Okay, I got you. Let me go back to here.
It through your headphones or just on the internet?
Okay, I got you. Let me go back to here.
Through your headphones or just on the internet?
An investing app that lets you buy and sell stocks, ETFs, and cryptocurrencies all.
Hey baby, are you doing anything? Can you come here please? Hey baby, are you doing anything? Can you come here please? Can you take this out there and just look at it and tell me right now that we're getting feedback because it's feeding, keeps feeding back. Once you get out there where it can't pick up, tell me if there's if we both seem like a delay as far as our voice. Not necessarily what you hear me speaking in here, but when we're talking, if there's a voice in like a Chinese movie, and if you get any weird other sound other than just the two of us, or double transmission. And if you get any weird other sound other than just the two of us, or double transmission. Okay, Bob, go ahead and let's talk back so it gets broadcast so that she's going to be monitoring it and see if we're getting any weird transmission or if it's just us.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3,
okay, hold
4.
on. Do you have it playing in your background?
Yes.
Okay, kill the audio on the one because I'm hearing it feedback through.
Okay, hang on.
Playing in your background?
Yes.
Okay, now try talking and let's see what it does.
Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Welcome to Prep Busters. My name is Bob Parker.
Seems like you're low.
Like it's not coming through loud?
No, let me check my volume here. Hang on.
Sherry, can you hear me? If you can, yell in here. I can hear you, but I think there's a delay. There's going to be a delay. Don't worry. I don't care about the delay. I just want the video and the sound quality. Are you hearing? Any weird stuff other than us talking? No. Does it sound... Can you hear me clearly and hear him clearly? I'll talk into the microphone. Sherry, when this comes to you in a delay, what we're looking for is to see if you can hear us clearly when I'm talking, that as you hear it, it doesn't look like a Japanese movie, that my mouth is in sync. And then the same with Bob when he talks. So let's just try and do a bit of a conversation, Bob, back and forth. She can look and see if it looks natural or if there's a delay between either of us or how that's working out.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Tell me what you did today.
What I did today, as always, every day, I tried not to get frickin' fired. I succeeded today. It was cool.
Well, that's always a good thing.
Yes. Worked a little bit on food. I love the idea of if we can just get bullet points or just short little things trying to get away from script.
Right.
Because guys at work says, hey, man, you can tell you guys are reading. And I says, yeah, we got a groovy teleprompter.
Right.
So.
No, and I agree. Yeah. Sherry and I were talking about that on the way home from work. The thing is I think now, as we've done this, we only need to just have that same boilerplate, in the beginning, and then at the end, and then everything else should just be boilerplate. Let's not script anymore. It'll just be the points. We can do it in like, all right, in this video, we need to cover 15 points. Okay. Starting with this point, and this point, and this point. Other than that, I don't think we do need to script anymore. And then, even that, as she and I were talking, I think that, like I said, it's for me at least, like when we were doing this, the whole deal, like I say, pretty soon there'll be that mantra is, we're going to do, the hook will be different, but the hook is easy because that's just a few seconds, you know. Have you had trouble dealing with hemorrhoids? If you have, in this video, we're going to show you how you can not only take control of your hemorrhoids, but you can cook them up for dinner.
Yeah. And
we're starting right now. Then, like I say, then we'll have that down pretty soon to where it's just, even with a teleprompter, I found myself just kind of using it more to pace myself so I didn't get too fast or too slow. But even that, I think pretty soon you'll see we don't even need to rely on that. But then we could use the teleprompter just for the bullet points.
And that's what I was going to mention, is like we could whiteboard this stuff up.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Point, and then drop that onto the teleprompter and slow that sucker way down. And that way we can expand on those things.
Right.
But
and you can, we can even do it where you go, well, I want to let's spend like a minute or 2 minutes on this point. So we can do it to where it takes 2 minutes to go from one point to the next point, or whatever. We can just even put a clock up. Actually, to be honest, I just don't want us to ramble too much, or we both could do this where we talk about it, but while we're talking about point number 3, we might cover point number 9. And then when we get to point number 9, we're like, oh, I already covered that. And that might be okay. I don't know.
Well, I think that something like that, I think it's those mistakes, those faux pas, that little thing where we almost are correcting each other, if you want to say that,
right?
Which is going to add that human factor and actually give it that appeal, I think, that we're lacking right now as far as the interaction.
Right. Well, let's think. Hold on, I got to take my headset off so I can hear Sherry. I got to ask her, how is it sounding, baby? Nobody's seeing this other than you and me and Bob.
It sounds really good. There's no delay.
Okay. Don't worry about that.
Okay. So there's no delay. I like the way Bob is sitting. He is right in front of the camera.
Right.
Okay. Right. When you talk, look into the camera so I can see where you're at.
Okay, this is what I'm doing tomorrow night. This is what I'll be looking at right here.
Okay, hold on. It's a delay.
Okay, this is what I'm doing tomorrow night. This is what I'll be looking at. That's Bob sitting there right there, or the people. So that's who I'm talking to. Bob looks like a tripod with a... That's Bob sitting there right there. Kind of a flat little camera on it. That's what I'm talking to. Bob looks like a tripod with a... That's Bob sitting there right there.
No, I like the way Bob is looking. You're very white.
So well, I know. I can...
I like the way
Hold on.
Bob is looking. You're very white.
So I know. Really? Oh.
I'm the handsome one. He's just the smart one.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. I'm the handsome one. He's just the smart one.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. I'm the handsome one. He's just the smart one.
What are you doing, babe?
Trying to adjust the intensity of the light. Trying to adjust the intensity of the light.
Stay awake.
I know.
Stay awake.
How's that look now for color?
Look at me.
You have a shiny forehead.
How's that look now for color?
Look at me.
Just a second.
You have a shiny forehead. Yeah, it's going to be kind of tough. That's on these non-live feeds on our regular stuff. I need to play those things. I got that little thing now because that way we can see if our lighting is right. Because watching that video, man, it's like the whole this side of the face is like white.
No, I know. I've got a video our video monitor we can hook up next time.
Okay. Maybe that'll help.
And yeah, it can be. We can put it like down on the. Go out there with that. And just yell in if you. We can put it down like say on the end of the table. We could prop it up where it'd be facing us, so you'd be looking right at the base of the camera, and there's a monitor. So we can do that. I agree. I mean, I saw that when we were doing it. I was like, son of a bitch, because when I'm looking at on the phone, I'm only got a little tiny picture, so it doesn't really give you that.
Well, we're getting better. We chopped your head in half, and then this last one, we put a washout on the left side of my head. I don't remember what.
Right. Sherry, does that look any better as far as the lighting? Yeah. I'm going to try one other thing here. How about now? Okay, and this microphone doesn't look like it's too far in front of my face or anything? All right. Okay, so say one more thing. I need to check my headset here, Bob.
Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3.
Okay.
1 2 3. Everybody should have a kitten on their desk.
Okay, and go ahead and look in your camera so I can. There you go. All right, that looks good. All right, I think we're good on all of that part of it. I need to do an adjustment here on you.
You just got to remember where these settings are.
No, I'm not going to fuck with the settings. I'm leaving the computer actually on even. So it'll be fine. I had to adjust you on the screen here. Okay. I think our video is good. I think all of that's good. And the only thing I got to play with for some reason, this chat box, the way it's showing up. Why does my fucking phone not want to hook up to the internet?
Tell you, these Rode microphones are shit hot.
Yeah, they are. I do like the microphone, that's for sure. And like I say, tomorrow night, what I'm thinking, especially if we're going to do this on an ongoing basis, it's kind of what Sherry and I were talking about this coming in. What this does, doing it this way, when I scheduled the live event, anyone who was a subscriber would have gotten a thing going, Prep Busters scheduled a live event for next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, okay? So then, when we go live tomorrow night, they'll get another message that'll say, Prep Busters, join Prep Busters, they're going live. Okay, so they get another message. And if they're on Las Vegas Preppers, obviously they've seen that too. But then, so everybody comes on and, like, say, to make up for the factor of the people that we had in the Las Vegas Preppers, that we start a class at 7 o'clock and they don't show up till 7:30. That's why what I did is I scheduled it to start at 7, but I put in the thing, the class will actually start at 7:30. So when it comes on tomorrow night, the people when they first come onto the deal, they're going to get where is it here?
That countdown thing?
Boom, we come on, it's just you and I, and it's like, hey everybody, it might only be Sherry and one other person or whatever, but we come on and, hey, how's everyone going there? And if there's just a couple people there, we might just talk a little bit, no real set script, but just maybe wait just about 5 minutes or depending, and see if other people come in, and then I'll press a button and I can play the it's not this one, something, like I did on, or where's that other two? Like I did with, anyways, it'll play the video. I'll just say, okay, we're gonna go ahead and play the video, and then right after the video, we'll continue with a question and answer, and you guys can ask us questions through the chat box. So they do that, right? And then once it tapers down, we stop. It's not a big deal. Whether that might only be 15 minutes, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 2 hours, whatever, if we have people there, and it's kind of like at a meetup. And so, and if, by doing it, kind of, because they might have different names of what they do on the meetup, we can just go, hey, can everybody really quickly that's in Las Vegas Preppers give us a quick comment? Just put LVP if you're in Las Vegas Prepper. And then if we see that there's a lot of them, we could talk about the prepper stuff or whatever. When we get done, then I just immediately published the video. So it goes on there. So now, once I do that, anyone who's a subscriber gets another notification. Hey, they just published their video. And then with that live thing, it might be that, all right, we're going to put the thing about preparing documents, right? But as we're doing it, people might ask us questions. We come up with a couple things like, oh, crap, we should have really had that in the video. If there's enough stuff, we might go, you know what? Let's just edit it if we need to. We might not even just put something in the beginning, as hey, the following is an excerpt of a live event that we had at the introduction of our video. And because there's so many great questions that were asked, we thought it was important to share it with everybody. And then we put a title, addendum to preparing a valuable documents thing. Mm-hmm. So, and then that becomes almost like a free video thing that we can put on our channel. But either way, it's giving us the exposure. It's giving us view time on YouTube. There's just a lot of pluses to it. But I want to do it where it's not high maintenance, where it's a major pain in the ass, and to where I can even set it up to where we can put the software in your computer. So if you were on your own doing it, that you could do it. And I think there's actually a way, worst case, we can do it to where if we're on the road, you can do it without even being you just go and do it via the chat box. We don't show up on camera. We just set it as a premiere. And on the only difference on the premiere, it does everything the same except there's no video. It's just we're in chat, and when we say something, it comes across in bold yellow letters or something. Like, I'll put something down. Let's see.
Reds or greens or something, some kind of different
Yeah,
color.
well, it's something that they know the difference when we're doing it versus when they do it. So, okay, let's see. I'll have to probably play with this chat thing. I can do that offline without, you don't necessarily, I won't have to, like, do you to do that. But, let's see here. Interesting. Hey Sherry, are you still there? Can you log in on your own phone onto the deal and then put something in the chat box so I can see how it comes up? For some reason it's cutting off the chat box. At least on this, why my fucking phone will not come up. John, search for John Waugh live stream. Search for John Waugh live. You have your lights on now, Bob?
No lights.
All right, put your lights on.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. They're not even set up.
Okay. Why the hell? That's so weird that our shit's there, but the chat box is kind of.
Is that gray thing over on the right-hand side?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, half of it's more cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, without shrinking that, and then you got to move ours over and then move the chat box with us, or maybe smaller, but that's not going to fill the screen. I don't know, man. Technology beyond my pay grade.
You're supposed to be an IT guy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, IT, not production. I got people that do this at work.
Sure, if you're talking to me, I can't hear you. I've got headphones on.
See what you're doing. I'm just wondering. My thing's way over there. How do you move it from there over to here?
What's that?
Oh, wait a minute. It's coming in on the right-hand side of the screen there. Because she's coming up.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. It says top chat. And next thing I know, I'm seeing her name. And
okay.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Oh, okay. I see what it's doing. Yeah.
So that gray box on the right is irrelevant.
Well, no, it's just that I've got another window that sizes it for that gray box. So I got to get the right thing here, though, just a second. Now I got to move you a little bit.
Well, I'm off screen. I'm just like lounging.
Yeah, no, that's okay. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to switch over to mine for just a second. Can you hear me now? What happened to Bob now?
You took me off screen.
No, I didn't. That was a weird thing. You're there. All right, hold on. Oh, come on. No. I don't want that. All right, there you go. See, once I get these in there, I can lock them and they won't move, but...
See, you've pulled my screen up there.
Now it'll come in where it's normal. All right.
Yeah.
All right, that looks good on the chat. Sherry, can you still hear me? It's a little bit off. God damn this thing. That is weird. It's going over the top of us and not in the... Right, I'm going to play with the chat box and see what it says here. All right, well, that's great, but why is it not our chat box? It showed me how it should be working when it's working, but it's not actually capturing our shit. That's the only thing that did work last time. It's in the right place. Damn it. I'm just wondering what setting I would have had to adjust to do that. Why it would... Let's see here. Type something on your screen, Bob. That is so weird. I've got the box on the right-hand side, so... Oh, wait. Alright, now I see what it's doing. Okay. Hold on. No, that took our background away. God damn it. Just a second, I gotta see someone calling from Phoenix. Hello.
John?
Yeah.
John, good evening, it's Rich.
Okay. Oh.
Rich, you had asked for help, and I said I would call you on Tuesday, and you said Tuesday night.
Right.
This late.
Oh, that's okay. Actually, yeah. Actually, though, I'm in the middle of, we're trying to set up for a live feed that we're doing tomorrow. Can we touch base like on Thursday?
Sure. Can I call you Thursday about 7:30?
Perfect. That'll be perfect.
Okay, I'll talk to you on Thursday.
Good deal. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Okay. That's weird. That was one of the guys on Las Vegas Preppers that had contacted me about doing this stuff. He's some kind of doctor.
He wants to do production?
Yeah. I've got a few people that have actually answered my deal, but I just kind of had told okay, after the holidays, we'll sit down and try and do that stuff, so. Alright, I'm gonna have to I can play with this stuff and do this without you having you. It's getting late. I know you go to bed early, so.
Yeah, got to get up at 4.
Yeah, we get up at 5, so not too much behind you. But that's the thing. What time do you think you'll be home tomorrow night?
Get off at 5. Give me an hour to get home. Be home by 6. We'll have it all set up by 6:30 and be waiting, hopefully.
Okay, that should work. Because I'll have most of it done. I might just have to tweak just a few little things, and then we just do a little bit, play with lighting, just do a sound check. It won't take that long.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to freeze all the settings on this computer, and then after that, it'll be fine. So.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, my man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
Okey-doke.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, baby, I'm off the phone. All right, my man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
Okey-doke.
All right,
bye. Bye.